Legendary here from Drake Wing Gaming. And some of you may on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Soulcreek. So before we jump into it, just want to let y'all know our Patreon is out for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. All that for as little as $5, y'all. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Hey, Nitro, weird question, but were you born with any, mutations? I'm sorry. Like, human, head hair, flat toes, fingernails like mine, anything like that? I hold up my hands to show him. Nitro grunts sharply. My eyes. Oh? That's all. I squint at them. Bite? Scan complete. There's a 97% probability of a match. So he's born with human eyes. But they made him blind? What could that mean? We're close to crossing over the hills and entering the next valley. Devil's Crag is just beyond. Loken stops quite suddenly. Alex, Nitro, we have arrived. Just ahead of us, I catch a glimpse of a run-down road sign protruding crudely from the rough ground. Whatever was once written on it has long since been eroded. Beyond this sign is the Black Zone. This is the border? It is. Alex, are you prepared? I freeze. In my mind, I can almost see the impalpable line running across the ground. And beyond it, darkness. This will be the second time I step into the Black Zone. I ponder just how much of the fear and trepidation permeated by its aura exists solely in my head. On one hand, I'm stepping into a vast pit of despair and peril too broad and terrible to describe. On the other, isn't it just another step on our journey? It's just an invisible line, just a meaningless stride into shallow waters. Is it safe to cross? The city of Devil's Crag is just beyond the mountain. There will be dangers, but there are no demons present here. I stare openly. It's different this time. I'm not going in as fresh-faced, dubious nobody. I know what I want. It's in there somewhere. We'll just have to dig a little deeper this time. Bolstered with purpose, I march ahead of Nitro and Loken and across the border. Nothing happens. The wind continues to blow. The clouds continue to drift. Coming? Nitro smirks. Loken gives me a proud nod and then follows me over. You have grown. Just focus on the task. Then you will be okay. You are remembering what I have said to you. We tread carefully, no stupid risks. You must control your rage. I will. I'm in control. Loken clasps my shoulder, giving me an encouraging squeeze in spite of his comfort. I'm nervous. There's a lot riding on this trip. It was hard last time, seeing the ruins by the rhinestone dish. Devil's Crag is larger. You must be prepared. I nod. With the two black runners at my side, we head over the hilltops. I'm here, you son of a bitch. Oh. I listen, struck by the haunting tune of near-total silence. Only the wind dares draw its breath here. The city is a dead monument, a hive of industry and achievement that suffered centuries of blameless despair. Disrepair. Nitro and Loken come to a stop at either side of me. Loken is watching me, concerned. Nitro stares dead ahead, just like me. Alex. I expected something else. It should be swarming with people, but standing here and seeing it so still, like a painting, it's wrong. Like a clear night sky devoid of the sun, devoid of the moon and stars. Somehow I expected something infinitely worse. A mutilated carcass of steel and concrete. An indescribable mess of corpses and ruination, sure to torment me through many sleepless nights. But not this. This inexpressibly vast nucleus of total silence. This beautifully peaceful graveyard washed clean of the blood, bone, and screams of the cascade. The buildings, they're still standing. The cascade couldn't have been that long ago. You are okay. I guess. I don't know where to begin. Just the same questions, over and over and over. It never ends. Nitro hums in deep thought. It's cruel how the cascade preys on the curious, those who dare ask questions. This great evil, this primordial black, where did it come from? How did it seep into this world? Who's doing this? Who's killing us? Nitro turns to Loken and I. His blind eyes pierce us both. Second, y'all. Water time. You two possess a piece of a puzzle no one has ever found before. Are you prepared for what you're about to do? Loken and I exchange a quick glance. Though he's steadfast, I sense his trepidation. I am not certain what it is we are doing. We are only following a message we do not understand. But Alex being here has changed things. We must determine the reasons for this. This is our duty as Black Runners. Alex, I thought I could settle for being a nobody, starting new, just being a Draconi, a Black Runner. But I can't. I'm losing my mind. There's just rage. I'm scared. Something inside me is still connected to all this. I need to find out why. Nitro nods. Then follow my lead. So, strolling silently side by side, we descend into Devil's Crag. Trees and thick vegetation have formed a cover of the hollow city. We climb through it, revealing cracked asphalt and towering skeletal structures. Above us, the weather turns a macabre shade of gray. A dense cold mists our path, and the trees rustle restlessly, chilling my bare skin. This place is utterly breathless. Countless memories and souls abandoned, left in heartbreaking neglect. And we can't do a damn thing. We just walk on by, feigning indifference. It's frustrating. Infuriating. But I'm fine. I'm in control. We drift through the streets, choking on delicate, beautiful silence too horrible to put into words. All the suffering that must have happened here, but how? There's no love, no memory, no justice. They're just gone. My mind fizzes with fury, but it's fine. I'm in control. What nightmarish end must they have met? Were they slaughtered one by one in the streets where they grew and raised their children? Or was it slower, generation after generation, as the affliction gripped them slowly and painfully starving? In the end, there were only memories too traumatic to recall. And where was I? My family? My friends? The prospect that I may never know them floods me with fear and fury. This can't be it. This broken, bleak concavity can't be real. I can't be the last human. I'll find the algorithm with it. With it, I'll find them. The Black Zones can't get away with this. They won't. Hey, Alex. I finished some background scans. I discovered something odd. What's up? Did you notice any of the road signs around the city? Most of them are rusted to dust, but yeah, I see 2 languages. One of them is mine. Right. The Zephyr were clearly a bilingual society. The other language uses the same alphabet, too. The thing is, going by the data I've got of the phonemes Locum used last night, I think the other language is Alalian. What? It was here all along? In fact, the ratio of Alalian words I'm seeing compared to yours is roughly 7-1. So Alalian was the dominant language? That's weird. How come I didn't even recognize it? If our theory about Black Runners having human heritage is correct, bipeds and humans lived alongside each other. It's possible that your language was exclusively human in origin. It would explain why it wasn't as widely spoken. If I was a Zephyr, I would have spoken Alalian too. Instead, it was just outright erased from my memory. All knowledge of bipeds was missing too. Just like they forgot about us. The clans at least knew humans were a thing. Second, y'all. Water time. Delicious. You, on the other hand, had no knowledge of bipeds whatsoever. A piercing clang behind us shatters the silence. I whirl around. Bite sinks with my mind straight away. We draw and knock the bow with lightning speed. When I turn to aim at the source of the sound, there's nothing there. Just an empty street. Loken joins my side, growling. Nitro is close behind him. Nitro, there are sounds. It might be the informed. We should be careful. They can be dangerous here. I frown, lowering my bow. They're in the city? Swarms of them move through the city. Swarms? This is true. I have seen these hunting swarms. They are hazardous. I thought the informed just cannibalized themselves. They do this outside the Black Zone. They are acting different when they are inside. Their behavior is impossible to predict. If you see one, just back away slowly. If you're lucky, they'll leave you alone. If you're really lucky, they can even be friendly. Friendly how? Once when I stayed in the city for a night, an informed found my camp. I'm going to do a deeper voice for him. An informed found my camp. The timid thing, it brought me food. The idea of an informed acting friendly is a disturbing juxtaposition. Tell me what happened with this informed. I tried to make myself seem harmless. I smiled and beckoned it over. Curious thing, I earned its trust. It joined me by the fire. I snapped its neck. That's depressing. I know. But you can't save them. Nitro's head cranes around the streets, his nostrils flare. Let's keep moving, Logan. Take us to the glass you found Alex in. Logan nods, setting back off across the cracked streets. I shoulder my bow and arrow again, then catch up with him. Hey. Alex. Would you have done that? Snapped its neck? I do not know. I've never encountered one that would behave in this friendly way. Tell me if you would have done this. No. No, I'd find another way. We fall silent and continue through Devil's Crag. Damn, that's a rotted-ass vehicle. You okay in there, buddy? More worried about you. There are high levels of epinephrine in your system. Yeah, good old epineph thing. It means you're anxious. Well, we are in the black zone. See any more clues? Going by the rate of growth, I'd say the city was fully abandoned about 300 to 400 years ago. It's not as long as I'd have thought. Back near the rhinestone dish, evidence suggested some kind of conflict. Here, I'm not seeing much of that. People just slowly left the city. An exodus. They must have been fleeing from something. The black zones. People couldn't have remained in the city long after they appeared. As we're strolling down the beaten path, my eyes lock onto a decaying car. Think we could find the parts for Aeon there? Is now really the time? I think the distraction will help me focus. Worth a check, I suppose. Hang on. Nitro and Logan falter, turning to face me. Alex, we must keep moving. I just want to check something. I scamper over to the car, but find the bonnet has been ripped off completely. The guts of the car are empty. Damn, picked clean. Anything here of value? Nope. The engine has been removed, less than a year ago. Another Black Runner beats us to it. Wait, you see that? I squint, peering through the broken windows. Inside I see a worn-down suitcase. A noticeable crack is split down the center and its contents are pouring out. It seems to be clothes, old and frayed beyond use. Something odd catches my eye. Curious, I meander over to the door and lean inside. The rotting stench of damp fabric and mossy air suffocates me. I pull this old suitcase over. Alex, we are not here to search for salvage. This is not the task. I'm not. Here, look at this. I pull what I was looking for out. An old pair of trousers, matted with dust and decay. 1 second, y'all. It is water time. Look at the butt. Now is not the time for that, Alex. We will make when we return home. Oh my god. Too much information. No! These! I point just below the belt line. The garments have a small button jacket where the base of the spine would have been. See that? I can't see a thing. Very funny. Look, this has to be a tail flap, right? For a biped. Yes, the tail could go through these. Humans didn't have tails. Both of us and bipeds were part of the Zephyr. This is proof. Nitro frowns. I suspected as much. Alex also has no tail. He has no fur. He is small. What he says may be true. Nitro's haunting gaze goes upwards, brow furrowed in thought. So it begs the question, if bipeds and humans were both here before the Cascade, then why did only humans disappear? The absence of technology and written language means history can only be passed down through generations by word of mouth. That's why nobody knows what really caused the Cascade. It's no wonder humans vanished from memory. I grit my teeth angrily. What did we do to deserve that? Nothing. Sorry, just thinking. Okay, we must keep moving. The glass I found you in is close. Lead the way. It keeps getting weirder. Still, I feel like we're making progress, even if every clue just poses more questions. How come Devil's Crag is so dangerous? I don't see any demons. We've been lucky so far. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. I see what you're doing there. I grumble once again. My mind wanders back to the discoveries we've made so far. Hey, what happens if two different species of biped have a kid? The child will bear the species of one parent. It is common for the child to inherit the species of the male. So maybe humans and bipeds integrated. Could explain my theory. Theory? It's nothing. Kind of a stretch. Tell me. I will also hear this theory. Well, it's probably crazy. It's just... There's a lad back at the village. He has the 4, and he's very gifted with craft. You are speaking of Milo. Right. Thing is, he's got a head of human hair. He's got a head of human hair. Head hair? I knew another Black Runner who had that. Exactly, and your eyes, too. Nitro snorts. This child has my eyes. What a bastard. No, I mean your eyes. They're another mutation, as Aeon called them. Except it's not a mutation, it's human. Nitro's face scrunches up in bewilderment. I'm quickly concerned that I've offended him. Sorry, I didn't mean... My eyes are human? Well, yeah, kinda. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!